the Black Butte Copper Project, a new showcase underground copper mine located in central Montana, USA, which has received all the necessary permits to allow construction to go forward. This high-quality project is being developed by Sandfire Resources America, Inc., with operations headquartered in the town of White Sulphur Springs and with its roots firmly planted in the local community. Black Butte Copper is being developed as a wholly underground mine with minimal surface footprint, and it's already setting new standards for mine developments globally. The mine will utilize best practice technology and modern mining techniques to extract the high-grade copper mineralization while minimizing environmental impact, protecting all water resources, and setting mining best practice standards in addressing Montana's strict non-degradation water standards. The development of Black Butte Copper will inject significant investment into Montana and the White Sulphur Springs community, demonstrating how modern mining of essential materials can provide substantial long-term benefits to local communities, leaving a positive and lasting legacy. Black Butte Copper is located on privately owned ranch land, close to highways, rail, grid electrical power, and a qualified workforce that will predominantly live in nearby White Sulphur Springs and surrounding areas. The project's cornerstone is the Johnny Lee deposit, a sedimentary copper deposit which is one of the highest-grade undeveloped copper deposits in the world, with a resource contained within two sheet-like zones. One of these, the lower zone, contains a copper resource of greater than 6% copper. A feasibility study is currently in progress on the development of a state-of-the-art underground mining operation that will produce up to 30,000 tons, or over 66 million pounds per annum, of copper in concentrate over a mine life estimated at over 10 years. Sandfire America's mine operating permit reflects our commitment to world-class environmental standards as the basis to designing and building a clean, safe, modern mine and processing plant. The mine's design is engineered to meet and exceed Montana's stringent environmental protection laws. Mine entrances and the processing plant will be positioned to protect the integrity of Sheep Creek and wetlands. The underground mine will be accessed via a portal and underground development located just south of Sheep Creek. All of the proposed mine openings are above the water table, and all mining is underground as required under contract with our local ranch owners. The ore body will be mined using drift and fill method, which will maximize the extraction of the high-grade ore. Cemented paste backfill will then return half of the milled rock to the mined voids and prevent subsidence or water flow in the mine workings. All proposed surface facilities will be developed away from all surface waters. The project will use conventional flotation processing to extract the copper minerals by grinding ore to a powder, then separating the copper-bearing chalcopyrite with reagents in a flotation cell. Water from the process is removed from the milled rock tailings, which are sent to the paste plant, where nearly half is returned underground, with the remainder sent to the tailings facility as a cemented paste product. The cemented paste product is stored in a double-lined surface tailings facility. Any expelled moisture or precipitation is collected within multiple under-drain systems and will be recycled through the double-lined process water pond. Black Butte Copper's surface tailings facility conforms to Montana's new tailings management legislation, has received the approval of a panel of highly experienced engineers, and will be subject to stringent record-keeping and annual reviews. The concentrate produced will be dried in a filter press and loaded into sealed containers before being trucked to the nearest suitable railhead and then railed to a smelter or port. In modern mining, protecting water is critical. All water used in the operation will come from groundwater through operational dewatering of the underground mine workings. Any water pulled from the mine in excess of that consumed by the milling process will be treated through a reverse osmosis water treatment plant and returned to the groundwater system by infiltration. Water used in the operation will be offset by retiring leased irrigation rights further upstream along Sheep Creek, ensuring there will be no depletion of stream flow at any time during the life of the mine. Sandfire America has deliberately designed the mine site to minimize the amount of wetlands impact to less than an acre and to keep all surface facilities more than 1/2 mile or around a kilometer from the Sheep Creek drainage. Sandfire America received all permits from the Montana Department of Environmental Quality, or DEQ, in March 2020. Leading up to the record of decision, through a very thorough process, the Montana DEQ engaged an independent third party to prepare a detailed environmental impact statement, EIS. More than 2 years in the making, the EIS was an exhaustive assessment of all of the technical elements, which evaluated all possible alternative methods to ensure that an environmentally robust project can be approved. When the mine reaches closure, Sandfire America is obligated to the reclamation of the entire site and to return all the surface back to its primary traditional use of cattle grazing. Sandfire America will place a financial bond with the Montana DEQ for an amount sufficient for full closure activities to be undertaken by third-party contractors. Construction of Black Butte Copper is planned to take 2 years and will require a workforce between 200 to 400 people. After construction, the operation will need about 240 staff and 25 full-time contracting positions. The economic benefit to Marr County, the surrounding region, and the state of Montana will be significant, with additional tax revenues, a stable local workforce, and other secondary benefits to the wider community. Sandfire America is focused on creating sustainable value by proactively engaging with local communities through extensive outreach programs. During the permitting process, the Marr County Stewardship Council was created by the community to ensure that Black Butte Copper delivers a net positive social, environmental, and economic outcome to the area. The company has established a progressive outreach and community engagement model that includes monthly tours, presentations upon request, volunteer programs, and local event sponsorships, all promoted through an active social media presence. Sandfire America is poised to become a first-class developer and operator at Black Butte Copper. The state-of-the-art mine design showcases that it is possible to build and operate a copper mine in the 21st century with a commitment to reclamation and return of the land to prior agricultural use by doing it right from the beginning.